Oh, my mic's muted. All right, everybody. Welcome back to another one of these. We're just showcasing all of the units that are featured on the banner currently that are up. So next up, we have the LR Gods in Super Saiyan 4. Specifically, this video is going to be going over the LR Gods and, just, again, my thoughts, what teams you can build with them, just a general showcase. We're talking about their kit, what makes them special, can you use them as a leader, what characters do you want to use them around, how do their teams look, things like that. So that's kind of what this has evolved into. So I'm trying to speed these up too a little bit. The Gamble one went really long, and we just got to kind of speed this up and show you guys what you got out of here. What's the meat and potatoes here of this unit, So we got the LR Gods. These units and the Super Saiyan 4s were the ones that introduced the new meta power creep here in Dokkan. So 1 year ago, on Global Dokkan, these guys released, as you can see right here, July 8th, 2022, bottom of the screen. And with it, they introduced the 200% leader skill ability. So I say ability, it's just the before this, like, character leader skills were all over the place in terms of like the percentages and like everything that they were giving. So now all characters give a base key 3 HP attack and defense 170%, and I say all leaders, all premium Dokkan Fest leaders. It doesn't apply to like yellow coins, and then Carnival LRs just give a flat 200%. Anyway, and then they give an extra 30% defense for characters who belong to a second category. So if they're on Power Beyond Super Saiyan and Kamehameha, they get an additional 30% for a total of 200%. So that is what these guys introduced right here, is this 200% leader skill. And then I remember the day that their data download hit and we were like watching showcases of these units. It was unbelievable, like just the amount of power that these guys brought into the game. And we were like, oh no, like, we were going into like the God event, Legendary Goku event and stuff with these guys, and we were going, oh no, like these guys are just like it's no problem for them, like they're too good. And then lo and behold, here came Red Zone Broly and Red Zone Omega to put us in our place. So even with these guys, Red Zone Broly and Omega were still really tough. It's like people weren't getting no items of those stages until the end of the celebration, whenever we got all the extra easy A's, and even then it was rough. But what makes this unit special? They have this 1-turn guard right here. They get an additional key per type key sphere obtained, and they get this 77% attack and defense for 7 turns. And then they also get an additional. Oh, I'm sorry. This is all for 7 turns. So then, just baseline, they get an additional key plus 1 per type key sphere obtained. So this is a total of 2 key per type key sphere obtained for 7 turns. They get crit chance with each rainbow key sphere obtained. And then they launch an additional super attack when key is 20 or more, and they're effective against all types when key is 24. So, very good unit, right? Kind of laid the groundwork for this year's LRs a little bit. You can kind of look at them and see some of the parts that they took from them. I mean, it seems like every LR these days needs like this key sphere thing. Like every single unit needs like +2 key per key sphere, because it's either that or they give them like +15 key in their passive, right? So that's pretty good. And then they transform into the Super Saiyan Blues, which you can see on your screen to the left, starting from the 4th turn. There's no other condition. It's get to turn 4, and you transform into the Super Saiyan Blues. They stack attack and defense on both super attacks and base, which is good. And then they have a pretty good link set down here. Kamehameha, Super Saiyan Warrior Gods, Godly Power, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. I mean, you guys know Kamehameha, Super Saiyan, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. That's going to get you pretty far in terms of links with other units. They're on a lot of different categories, which is nice. They lead a good team. They are 200% leaders, so we actually are going to do a team building segment in this video, which we haven't done in the last 2. And then these are their best linking partners. This guy's actually coming up on an Easy A. Honestly, so is this guy. This guy Easy A's in this celebration, so be on the lookout for that. This guy Easy A's in the celebration, but you don't really want to run this guy with them. This guy wants to be with Reps of Universe 7. This guy is insane so long as you're going up against a movie boss or a pure Saiyan, which mostly the red zone is right now. I mean, the Wicked Bloodline is mostly movie bosses, and then we have the entire movie bosses red zone. So this guy is still very valuable. We have God Goku. He just came out for Saiyan Day this year. Incredible unit. This guy's okay if you have his Easy A. He's not quite as good as the Dokkan Fest, but this guy's Easy A is pretty solid, so we could use them. Carnival Goku's pretty amazing. And then, you know, like this guy's coming up on an easy A. This guy's really good. And you can see it's like, you know, the top 25, they share 5 links with all of these characters. That's not very common, you know. On some of these characters, it's like you go, okay, 7, or like you might go like 6, 4, 3, and then just like 2, 2, 2, 2, 2 for some of these characters. So, very, very good. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the blue side. And I guess we'll switch them back to the gods. Just give you something different to look at, right? Leader skill stays the same. They get higher base stats right here. They get just the 2 key for free. I think this is the same as what it was, like with the intro or something, active or something. I don't remember exactly, but, you know, this is all nice. And then they get a chance of performing a crit and chance of evading enemy super attacks, plus 7% with each rainbow key sphere obtained. This actually stacks into this right here, this medium, or I'm sorry, this right here. This medium chance of evading, this stacks. Really both of these do, actually. I think the medium chance performing a crit and the medium, like, and like the crit orbs obtained here, I believe those both stack. So, you know, the more rainbow orbs you get, the higher, like, these go up. So that's nice. And then down here, they have an active skill. When you're under HP, or when your HP is under 50%, or the enemy's HP is under 50%, and it's only one enemy, you can use their active skill, which is the fusion. We will definitely get that in the video, so, you know, I won't have to play that here. And then they greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn, and they massively raise attack and defense for 1 turn and disable enemy action. Keep in mind that any attack stacks, these will add, like, these multipliers will add into any stacks that you have up to this point. So it's not as simple as looking at their defense and saying, oh, it's, you know, doubling. It's not quite. So keep that in mind. But this is still really good super attack effects. Links stay the same. Categories are the same, so the linking partners are the same. Very good. Let's go ahead and switch over and start building a team here. Now, I know exactly what stage we're going to do, and you guys probably do too, but let's go ahead and start just looking at their roster, which is huge roster here. Nowhere that we can really go wrong. So let's just try to put like a bunch of fun units. Now, I think this guy we definitely want to bring. We are going to go up against a movie boss, and he's like their best linking partner, and he really holds down slot 1, which is what they need. So we're going to bring him. And then let's also bring this support Vegeta. He's very good. So then I guess let's also go ahead and bring the Dokkan Fest God Goku. Again, we you know, I'm bringing newer units here that maybe you don't have. But guys, look at this roster. There are a lot of units here to choose from. You can find something here to run these guys with. Like, that's always like one advantage they've had over the Super Saiyan 4s is that these guys, their team is very limited, like, as a leader compared to the gods. The gods have just been getting constant buffs since they released. I guess let's bring Piccolo for the support. And then let's also bring, like, I don't really know what we're even running as rotations here, but it'll probably be, like, Vegeta and God Goku and, like, the other God Goku and the LR gods. That's probably what I'm going to do. Let's see. I don't want to bring Pan. Don't want to bring them. That unit's eh. Let's see, just one other unit. I mean, there's a lot of options here that I could bring. We could bring Tech Carnival Goku. Why not? Let's bring him. Okay. There we go. That's our lineup. We're going to go ahead and hop into the event now. Alright, everybody, here we are in the Broly event, of course, right? Like, this unit was designed to beat this event, so of course I had to bring them into this event. So, let's get going. Now, we gotta float off this Tech God Goku here, but otherwise, we are looking good. We're gonna go ahead and put this guy in slot 1 just so that he can get built up a little bit. And get a stack in. Like, God Goku doesn't need to take hits. This guy does, so we're going to put him in slot 1. God Goku can't dodge anyway, so as long as we can just secure him the 6 orbs, that's all we are really worried about here. Alright, so we're going to play the Gods intro. I believe they also introduced intro animations into the game. That was another thing the 7th anniversary LRs introduced. Theirs is still probably one of my favorites, you know. It gets me pumped up seeing Goku, like, hop around. You know, even though they don't really say anything, it's like, I've always just, like that one. I think it's the OST. The OST, I think, is really good, so You know, we'll play that. We'll get it going here in just a few, well, probably like a minute. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes to actually get over to them, because we still got 2 attacks at least coming in from God Goku here, and then we still have the other God Goku at the end. So, you know, we still got several attacks. We could have 5 more attacks coming. Well, now 4, but yeah, here's this one. And then he could do one more, and then Tech God Goku could, in theory, double super. So, you know, it's like, we could still be sitting here for a little bit before we have to actually switch over and play the intros. I always get nervous trying to, like, well, not nervous, but, like, I try to rush talking points, and I try to limit talking points before the intros play, because I know that I'm going to have to just shut up in the middle of, like, a random sentence and, like, mute and play the intros. So, I try not to get too involved in a talking point before I have to. Before I have to do that. So here we go. We got the gods now. This isn't a ideal rotation, because I would like for both of these guys to start getting stacks, but we'll leave mine here. We can get a good amount of orbs here and start getting some raises in. Let's see. Let's do this, and then that should drop the AGL. Yep, there we go. Perfect. All right, so mine are going to do 2 guaranteed attacks, and they're both going to be super effective against all types, and they're stacking attack and defense as well. Just very, very masterfully designed units. They also have a turn 1 guard. Should Broly survive the barrage that we are about to unleash upon them. I think mine also might have 30 additional, either 25 or 30 additional. Maybe 25. 25 additional, so they have a good chance, yep, of doing a triple. There we go. Now, I will have to drop them down a little bit in the additional department once we get their 8th anniversary equips. But it'll kind of work out because we'll only lose a little bit of additional, but we'll gain so much from their defense stats going up from those equips that I do think it is worth it to go ahead and switch those out. It's like, you know, I've gotten use out of those equips for the past year. I think it's time to go ahead and switch those out for something better. You know, they whenever units EZA, specifically LRs, they don't get stats buffs. So them giving us those equips that actually kind of give us stats buffs are, you know, really good. So, okay, what do I want to do here? I don't know if I want to use this guy's support yet, so let's put God Goku in slot 1. Ooh, we can't get his guard, though. So I guess we will put Vegeta in slot 1. We'll do this, and we'll drop the physical key spheres, so that hopefully we can get the guard. Yep, there we go. That's perfect. And then there we go. Okay, so we are going to get Vegeta's support active, but I don't think I'm going to transform next turn with the LR Gods. I'm going to try to greed out 1 additional stack, which should be fine because we'll have Tech God Goku, yeah, the EZA TUR on rotation. So he should be able to hold down slot 1 for us, and we should be able to greed out some additional stacks here. You really don't want to transform the gods if you don't have to. You want to try to get as many stacks out of them as you can before you transform, because it will just impact their post-transformation defense like so much. So you want to try to you want to get a little greedy and try to get as many stacks out as you can. One, it'll also make their attack stats higher. 2, it makes their defense higher. So you know, that's just one thing to keep in mind. If you don't have to transform them, don't. But sometimes you're backed into a corner and you just have to transform them immediately. So, you know, I get it, right? I've seen it all with this unit. It's like I've been in every situation. There's not anything that surprises me. Luckily, we have a really good rotation here, so this is good. And grab that. God Goku won't kill them. They should be able to get 1 or 2 more stacks in, and then we will move into the AoE Broly phase. And we will have God Goku, the Tech Vegeta, and the other LR Gods on rotation. That might be a little spooky, but we'll play it by ear and see how it goes. I probably should have brought a Ghost Usher to this fight, because you can still get caught by AoE Broly. You know, occasionally he just says, you know, you lose. Occasionally he says that. Luckily, we have quite a bit of HP on this team, I believe. Or no, we're actually a little bit lower. We brought a lot of TURs, I guess. That's what's keeping our HP low. Wow, 11 million. Keep in mind, this is with Vegeta's support active, so, you know, their attack stat is artificially high on this turn as a result, but that was still pretty good. All right, what do we got here? Not too bad. Yeah, we're gonna put God Goku in slot 1. No. We're gonna do this. God Goku should be fine. Oh, man. We do need to transform them, though. We're not gonna play this one. We'll play mine, though. Active skill skip on. There we go. So we're just gonna transform this one. I'm not really concerned about the friend. We'll play the active skill for mine, though, whenever we actually get to it. Assuming we get to it. I am concerned that we're just going to die here immediately. Okay. Looking good at the moment. It's always spooky. Like, you just never know with this AoE Broly. He could go, like, 3 turns without supering you, or he could just open up with a super turn 1 and say, yeah, you lose. Like, there is no in-between with this guy, so let's see. God Goku's looking great. We have a lot of his God links active, which just gives him a ton of extra power, so that's good. At least we get to listen to this nice OST a little bit. You know, that's fun. Alright, no, we got 2 attacks here. There's 1, 2. Okay, we're good. We're good. We are absolutely good. 8 million attack stat. Keep in mind, this one has no stacks to their names at this point, so this is just raw. Nice. There's the attack break. You get a nice crit. This is the guaranteed additional that they get. So this is good. And then they could do one more. I'm not sure what the friend is built, but a good chance they do one more. Okay, they did, but they didn't get the super. We still did a ton of damage to Broly. All right, here we go. Now, he didn't super us last turn, so I am a little concerned. Let's go ahead and transform with mine. No reason. Well, yeah, no. I want to be greedy, but no. Let's go ahead and transform with mine here. We will actually play it this time. Alright, let's go ahead and slide them into slot 1. We could use their active skill, but I don't think it would KO Broly. So we're going to save it. We're going to slide them into slot 1. If he supers in that first slot, I think we're just dead. But if he doesn't, then it'll be good because they're going to get their attack off first. So let's see. Let's see what happens. As long as that's not a super. Okay, good. We are safe. Safe. We're actually doing the same attack stat as the last rotation was. Why is that? Did that other one get stacks and I didn't, like, realize it? Maybe they have attack equips on theirs? Maybe. We'll take a look. They might have attack equips on theirs. That would definitely boost them up. So, you know, that's something to be said. Even though they got less stacks, it's like they're like basically on par with damage, if not higher, because of those equips that they have. All right, let's see. The friend. Yeah, they do. They do have an attack equip on here, so interesting. Ooh, I hate this build though. This is awful. Mostly crit? No. You give these units additionals. Do not give them crit. What are you doing? Okay, Vegeta I think is still guarding, so there's no need to transform him. But we do need to figure out a way to get 6 orbs for God Goku. Let's grab those and see what happens. We can get 5. We can only get 5. Ooh, that's spooky. How's his defense? Okay, well, it's okay because he's going to get, what, 50% on super attack? Yeah, 50% when attacking. Let's roll the dice. He's going to be at 750k defense. Is that enough? I mean, do we really have a choice, though? I mean, that's the question. The answer to that is no, we don't really have a choice. Alright, hopefully we don't get supered in that middle slot. This is like one moment where we got kind of, bad luck with the orb changing. Alright, this is... Well, I don't know if it's really good or not. I mean, it's good and bad. Alright, that's good. If Goku gets supered, though, he can't take it. So let's see. Let's see how we do. There are a lot of attacks here, so we can tank the normals. Can we take one more? Whew. All right, we're safe. All right, we're good. We're moving into the next rotation. We've got the LR Gods. We got God Goku. And who's the other unit that we have? Oh, nice. Piccolo's getting super. This will do some damage to us. So then we'll be able to use the Blue Fusion's active skill as well, which will give us guaranteed crits for the turn. So that'll be good. Nice. Oh, we just have both. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll pop one and then we'll skip the other. Okay, here we go. Let's play this. Pretty good. pretty good damage there, right? All right. What do we want to do here? Do we want to risk putting mine in slot 1? Yeah, you can tell mine has the better defense, right? He just supered, so we could risk this, right? But let's be safe. Let's put God Goku in slot 1. There's no need to play super risky, right? So let's do that. I cannot wait to get their 8th anniversary equips on them. That extra defense that they get from those 8th anniversary equips just, like, make their stacks so much more potent. Like, their extra stats that they get at start of turn. Well, it doesn't buff their, like, passive stats, right? But it buffs their actual defense stat itself. It just makes their stacks so much better, so I am excited for that. Now, what are we going to launch here? How much damage are we going to do on this super? Another 8 milli? Yeah, 8.5. These are all guaranteed crits. We have 2 coming in. We could do 3. There's the attack break. Nice. Here comes the next one. I mean, obviously, right, these units are going to do well in this fight because this is what they were built for. So, you know, this is their little playground is against Broly here. All right, we got it, but we got a normal. Nice. We could have broken the super attack there, possibly. All right, so here we go. We got the friend. We didn't get them max key, but they also don't have any links active, so don't really hold this against them. There we go. We got the guaranteed additional. We could get one more again, but the friend is built full crit for some reason. Even though they have super effective against all types and crit all over their kit, they decided to give them more crit for some reason. I don't make it make sense. All right, we didn't quite KO, but that's okay, right? We'll get the KO here. We'll use God Goku, right? We'll use God Goku, and we'll just get the KO here. If God Goku doesn't do it, then we'll get Carnival Gokus. So, but I like ending on. Well, let's try to get this guy's. It's been a while since I've gotten this guy's KO screen. So anyway, let me know what you guys thought about the LR Gods. We got the LR Super Saiyan 4s coming up soon. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. I forgot the skip was on. But you can listen to the OST and look at the KO screen. Sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. I forgot it was on.